Today we're making a really delicious carrot cake. The base is a moist carrot sponge with spices and nuts. To make the flavor fresher, lighter, and more modern, I added a tropical mango and passion fruit filling, and the dulce de leche cream adds a caramel note and balances the flavor nicely. We'll assemble the cake without using a mold. I prepared the sponge cake in advance. It is baked as a sheet on a baking sheet and does not require a mixer. It turns out moist and holds its structure well when sliced. The sponge cake recipe is a separate video. I will leave the link in the description, and now we move on to the filling. The filling here is not just a fruit layer. It is needed to add a fresh, tart accent so the cake tastes lighter and does not feel heavy. For the filling, you need mango and passion fruit puree, sugar, and pectin. I mix the pectin in advance with part of the sugar, so it distributes evenly and does not clump. I warm the puree just a little, only so that the sugar starts to dissolve. I add the pectin with sugar almost right away. It is important to incorporate it before 40 degrees so that it works correctly. Next, I bring the filling almost to a boil and cook it for just a short time, only so that the pectin fully activates. Then the filling needs to cool and set in the refrigerator. A shallow container helps it cool evenly through the entire thickness. For a carrot cake, cream cheese frosting is a basic choice. I added caramelized sweetened condensed milk spread for caramel depth. It supports the spices and nuts well. For this cream, the condition of the ingredients is important. The cream cheese needs to be firm and uniform. Then the cream will be smooth and stable. I use thick caramelized sweetened condensed milk spread so that it gives caramel depth and does not soften the cream. The butter should be soft and pliable. I will add a pinch of salt to the cream, not for saltiness, but so that the flavor is deeper and does not become cloying. The butter here needs to be not cold, but pliable. When it presses easily with a spatula but holds its shape. Beat the butter well so that it incorporates air and becomes fluffier and noticeably lighter in color. It is important to periodically scrape the butter from the sides of the bowl. Then the beating goes evenly. The doneness cue is simple. The butter should become creamy and light in texture. Add the caramelized sweetened condensed milk spread at room temperature so it blends with the butter more evenly. Switch from the whisk to the paddle. The texture will come together softly without extra air. The mixture should be smooth and even with no grains and no separation. I use cream cheese that is not cold and not warm, about 12 to 15 degrees. Then it mixes in quickly and the cream does not split. Add the cheese in 2 additions and work with a spatula without whipping. The finished cream should be uniform, smooth, and pliable. It is convenient to work with. It is stable and suitable for assembling cakes without molds. Once the filling has stabilized, it gets firmer and keeps its shape. Before assembly, I just work it with a spatula, pressing and smoothing until it turns soft and pliable again. You do not need a mixer or a blender here because they can break the structure and make it too runny. For the cake to have a beautiful, neat slice, it is important to make even layers during assembly. Therefore, I immediately divide the cream and the filling into portions on the scale, so all the layers turn out the same. It is more convenient to pipe the cream from a bag, and around the perimeter I always make a dam. It keeps the filling inside and gives a clean edge without drips. I assemble this cake without a mold, and so that the layers turn out even. I slightly freeze the sponge cake. With cold layers it is easier to work, the cream sets faster, and the assembly turns out neater. For a thin finishing layer, I use a little cream that I set aside in advance. Next, the cake needs time in the refrigerator so that it sets, and I wrap it with plastic wrap so that the surface does not dry out and does not form a skin. For smoothing, you can use different stable creams. I will leave links in the description to suitable options. I decorated this cake in the Lambeth style. In a rectangular shape, it looks especially impressive. For smoothing and decor, I used cream cheese frosting with white chocolate. I will also leave a link to the recipe and the decorating technique in the description. In terms of flavor, balance works in the cake. Moist carrot sponge cake with nuts and spices, the caramel note of the cream, and the tropical freshness of the filling. In terms of texture, the cake turns out soft, moist, and holds its shape well when sliced. The recipe and all proportions are in the description under the video.